Cruise Shipping Miami is the biggest cruise industry event of the year. This year is the 29th anniversary, and it brought together over 900 exhibiting companies, over 11,000 attendees from 123 countries around the world. Basically, if you work within the cruise industry, this is an event that you have to be at. Onboard.com is set to become the preeminent cruise website in the world. And the goal of Onboard.com is to basically evangelize cruising, to take people who are interested in traveling and to inspire them through great content to become cruisers. So it just made sense that Onboard.com would partner with the Florida Caribbean Cruise Association to cover the biggest event in the cruise industry, Cruise Shipping Miami. The State of the Industry address is the unofficial kickoff of Cruise Shipping Miami.
Welcome! Welcome to Miami, welcome to Cruise Shipping Miami.
Obviously excited about the long-term opportunity.
The fabulous destinations we go to, the partnerships we have. Literally over a 4-year period, we grew by 60%.
We'll change the industry forever because of all of the innovations on this ship.
The FCCA plays such an important role year-round, but Cruise Shipping Miami is really the time when Michelle Page and her team have an incredible impact in the industry. They're able to pull together the most important decision makers from the cruise lines with leaders from destinations, from shore excursions, from other suppliers, and make sure the right kind of dialogue is happening and the industry moves forward as a whole. Tuesday was the first FCCA cocktail reception sponsored by Pro Export Colombia. Mickey, you have a unique perspective about the FCCA. What's the value to the industry?
Well, I think the important thing is the relationships that have been created between the industry and the Caribbean nations.
They understand the cruise industry, they understand the needs of the cruise industry, and they also understand the needs of the port.
What it does, it places us in a smaller audience with the cruise lines, the cruise executives.
The FCCA conference this year is going to be held in Cartagena, Colombia, so it was a really important opportunity for them to get in front of the most important people and make sure everybody came along.
Thanks to them, we have a relationship with the cruise industry, and again, we're going to be this host of this year's event, so hopefully we're going to have something to show everyone that comes to Colombia.
It's going to be fantastic. I was actually down there last week to check out the market, so to speak, and what a beautiful port that is.
The cocktail reception on Wednesday was sponsored by the Port of St. Martin, and it was very heavily attended by the decision makers and leaders of each of the destinations. Mark, tell me why the FCCA relationship is so important for destinations.
Well, you know, at FCCA we've been a member for so long now. I think it's very important that you build the relationships, but also not only in good times, but also in less good times.
The FCCA is actually the #1 partner for Barbados as it relates to the cruise industry.
The FCCA introduced cruising to Dominica, and we've had a wonderful relationship.
The FCCA works with all destinations in areas of education, training, coordination with government, promotion of the cruise industry.
They are critical to our growth, they are critical to any expansion, and that's why we must continue to build a strong relationship with them.
The sponsors of the gala were Port Miami and Port Everglades, and of course Park West donating all of the artwork for the auction. And the sponsorship is so important because it means that every single dollar raised goes to the foundation and to the most needy causes throughout the region. I understand last year over 7,000 gifts were given out in more than 30 destinations. How does that make you feel as the chairman?
It's terrific, yeah, and each year we do a little bit more and we extend our reach a little bit more, so it's a wonderful feeling.
The Caribbean is an area that obviously, like many areas, can always use some help. Michelle and the folks associated with the foundation have tried to bring a little cheer to a few folks.
Well, I think everyone has a responsibility to make sure that the destinations that we go, our ships visit,
we have some contribution back to the environment there of the people who need us the most.
The fantastic thing about the foundation is that it allows us to assist at the level where there really are needs in society.
You know, it's such a worthwhile charity, and it's such a great foundation in terms of the work it does for the Caribbean, for the destinations that our industry goes to.
I've never had a hard time and always willing and forever will be to participate in the FC's foundation.
To be able to give back a little bit as we're growing, it just makes us feel very good.
Every single penny goes directly to helping the lives of the children.
The event starts with a cocktail party for everybody to mix and mingle before going into dinner. And the dinner is really what's important because the cruise line executives donate their time as hosts of the tables. It means that everybody, the movers and shakers of the industry, come together in one room, and it really feels like one big family reunion, and for a good cause. And the culmination of Cruise Shipping Miami has really become the after party that the FCCA throws at Live Nightclub. It's a real chance for everybody to loosen their ties after all the business meetings are over and they've formed great relationships, and just get out there, shake it all off and have some fun. We definitely set the tone for fun before people even walked into Live Nightclub. Onboard.com was there with the red carpet, and we asked everybody to give us a preview of their dance moves before they headed into the club. The closing party at Live is always one of the most memorable events of Cruise Shipping Miami, but the FCCA and Onboard.com are nothing if not ambitious, so they had something a little extra up their sleeve this year. I know that today what everyone is talking about is the Cruise Shipping Miami Harlem Shake.
Con los terroristas.
The Harlem Shake.